truth video. Main question. Why did I start YouTube? Why am I whispering? Why did I start YouTube? People didn't know I started it almost a year, actually. 4 days after Christmas. I wanted to start it. I wanted to start it 2 years beforehand. Just I physically, mentally couldn't. I didn't know how to do things. Shannon was taught from Lena. I don't think we're friends with her. I don't know what's happening. I was never really. That's a long story on its own. Just you can scroll back if you want to see things like that. I figured it out myself. I gave up relying on everyone else. Just did it myself. So that's why my first video is me and not Shannon, because Shannon was actually supposed to be in my first video. Yeah, she kept just like, yeah, no, I'm not, nope, I'm not, nope. It's like, second off, when I was like a couple years ago, I didn't want my life to be on the internet, even though it already was. But as is, like, I did social media, but I wasn't that type of person that went live 24/7. Well, that's my account now, because I don't have any space to take pictures and just do that. But it's getting lower and lower lives. But Shannon would go live and film, like, our lives, and then she would post them after. So when they're posted, you can hear our fighting, you can hear my voice, you can hear her discussing this, you can hear literally everything, and that's what I felt uncomfortable about. So it got to a point where Shannon just kept doing it, and then she kept saying, this is my 7th time filming, or blah blah, starting this because of Rihanna. It's like, there you go again, now restart it. It's like I didn't want. That's another reason why I changed my name to Rye. Because of that. There's more. It's just things like that trigger me. It's more than I'm telling you, because it went on for years and years, and it just got to the point where I gave up. A lot happened since then. Most of the time she's still doing it. But at this point, it's just like, oh my fucking god, just shut up already. Because her voice triggers me in the first place because of, I heard it literally 24/7. So I could track, like, whoever was talking, I knew who it was. And it's just like, shut up. And now whenever I talk, she just says, shut up! It's like, you really need to fucking stop, because no. And my mom, I said one word, and she was like, shut up, you're annoying! And I'm like, bruh, no. I've been telling him all the, like, stop, like, and my mom goes, don't talk back to her. She can stop telling me to shut up. So, no. Then, after starting a YouTube channel, getting comments of, I recognize you from somewhere. Why do I remember you? What? The people that I don't even know in real life. Well, in person. Like, I've never, no, we don't even, they just recognized my face and everything else from someplace. Not just one, multiple. That's kind of why I figured it out after I started. That was the reason. I just got bored of it. Yeah. So the date of my YouTube channel started. I'm in so much more videos that's not even on my account or my alt account or any account of that I know of personally. Well, I know all these people personally, but then again, I never knew I was on their YouTube channel. And at first, my dad didn't approve when I was younger, but they're still there. I'm gonna have to go digging and more digging. Hold up. Shannon's on here, I know that. I'm in a choir video in 8th grade. I'm in a whole entire different, same one as Shannon. We did a play when we were working at Run Fair. Well, not Run Fair, Dickens Fair. Well, we're also in a Run Fair parade. We were in the skeleton parade. There's that. And then Dickens Fair, I saw a video that it had literally me and, okay, so when we were at Dickens Fair, we were, like, at the very beginning, like, everyone had a role or whatever of what they were playing. We went from, it wasn't like a stick-on roll. Shannon and I we were the first ever, like, pre-Twinkletons. It's a long story if you never met. But we started, like, we're the people that can actually balance things on heads because of that. It was like this whole thing, and that's how we know how to flip a fan. Bruh, I literally... This needs to be washed. It was sitting on a towel. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, I'm not touching that anymore. It's wet. It's sitting on a towel. Oops. I need this open. Hold up. Okay, so we went from, it was Twinkletons, pre-Twinkletons, Twinkletons, fairies, yes, I'm gonna turn the brightness down. So there's someone. We had several of aunts. I was an aunt to children once I grew up. When I first started, a lot happened. A child bit me on my stomach. I remember that exact, like, moment. There was, like, marks. It was cringe. It was creepy. I knew exactly who it was. They're so much older than I was like, they're not older than me. They're way younger. But, like, the fact of it, being that, it was just unreal. Short story short. I have yes. Shannon and I, quote unquote, are still 9 for one reason. When we first started. That's when we met Danny. She's our fairy mom. Then there's Valerie, which is also fairy mom. Tinier little kids. Oh my god, I still remember that one day that I always wanted to be a goblin. Because it was fairies and goblins against each other. And one day Well, Randy had a daughter. And she was always goblin with him. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a goblin. Well, short story short, it was a bad choice. It was very fun. It would have been very fun if I didn't, like, do my choices before that. Because, that day was just, like, a lot. I was literally going in and out of, no. I almost passed out that day. Okay, so we were also in a play. Okay, no, back to the whole parade thing. One of the fairy tales was Three Blind Mice. And then the human with the butcher's knife. Well, Ellie played that part. She was 18. Like, older. There wasn't a third blind. Shannon and I was the two. There's pictures of us someplace. I'm gonna ask my dad to send me all the pictures he has from Ren Fair and Dickens Fair, and I'll probably film a video of that. There's a... No, it's not gonna... YouTube is not gonna allow me to. Or maybe it is. Okay. Also, there's a cow house. I forgot the name of the play. It was like this whole trippy play thing. It wasn't... Shannon and I didn't really... We had a part in it, but it was literally sitting in the back being a fairy eating fake cakes. The one that they decided to film was when someone was bullying Shannon, and they decided to film her like that. Yeah, and she was crying. Trying to find... We're also in another video. As Twinkletons, we had to... One of the main things was the ball dancing. Yeah. They were part of that. We were also near the art area. It's a lot. Let me just find it. From Dickens Fair 2014 when we went. It was an era where we weren't really, wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's a long story. We met the queen of... I met the queen of both Dickens Fair and Ren Fair. Several places, letting me know. I can't... Okay, so children had... Well, not children. But, us. While all of them had restrooms and all of that inside, we had porta potties outside. It was... Most of the time we had to walk out in the rain, and I remember because my boots just died from that. I mean, I can pause the video and just show you then. I'm gonna do that. I'll be back. I can't with the internet. Okay, so I'll make a second video about this, like another time. I don't know when. Yeah, they're showing pictures of me. Yeah. There's a lot of pictures.